We're going to bring some more cloud cover tomorrow, guys, but overall our weekend looks pretty good, I think, as we head through the next couple of days, especially when we look in the rearview mirror and remember what we were dealing with just a couple of days ago. Remember those afternoons? Feels like temperatures 100, 103 degrees, and then we rounded it out with severe weather in the afternoon. No more of that. Actually, the 7-day forecast, while it does have rain, it doesn't look anything like what we've been through over the last week. Here's your Friday evening. 77 degrees out the door right now. It is very comfortable. Though the dew point's now at 63 degrees, they are beginning to rise. And that dew point, remember, is how much moisture is in the atmosphere. So as we draw in more moisture, we'll start to feel a hint more of that humidity as we head overnight tonight into tomorrow. 77 right now in Philly. I've got 70 in Trenton, 68 degrees in Allentown. Down the shore looking pretty good too. Temperatures actually in Wildwood getting close to the 60s. So off the breeze, you might even need a light jacket out there late tonight or early tomorrow morning. Notice the dew points here, our muggy meter, if you will. Dew points right now in the lower 60s. They'll rise a little bit into tomorrow morning and they'll stay there in the low mid 60s tomorrow, but we'll start to feel more of that mugginess as we go into Sunday and certainly into the middle of next week. Beware, very humid conditions on the way through the middle of next week. We're already beginning to see some of that cloud cover move in from the south and west. There is an upper level disturbance right along this frontal boundary that will bring more cloud cover our way and even a couple of showers. But that high pressure system is going to work to try to keep us dry, both literally and figuratively. Notice those higher dew points to the south, the relatively dry conditions to the north. We're right on that boundary between the more pleasant conditions like what we had today and those more humid conditions that we'll start to feel as we go through the second half of the weekend into next week. That high pressure system, though, will be sliding to the east, and that's what will begin to give us more of that southwesterly flow, allowing for more of that surface moisture, aka the dew points, humidity, but also the cloud cover and even a couple of stray showers as we head through the second half of tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. But as that disturbance slides east, I think we start to clear the skies as we go into Sunday itself. So I think we see more sunshine on Sunday, and with more sunshine, temperatures will be able to climb into the upper 80s, if not the lower 90s. Our chances of rain tomorrow, very small, 20% of an isolated shower. Monday, the same thing, but look ahead to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. 60% chance of rain, and that's going to come along with a fair amount of humidity, though temperatures look to stay near seasonable in the upper 80s, so not as bad as the heat and humidity earlier this week. 68 tonight, not a bad night by any means. Partly cloudy skies for you to start off tomorrow morning with building cloud cover through the second half of the morning into the afternoon. Watch out for that small chance for an isolated shower. It should not ruin any outdoor plans, though. Just know you might get a couple of raindrops here or there. Let's look ahead through the second half of next week. Temperatures there in the mid 80s. That doesn't look bad, but again, feels like temperatures probably in the mid 90s. With that almost daily chance for those scattered afternoon showers and storms. You can